What's up, guys? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. We're in the green zone today, and the price of XRP has been up by precisely 6% over the last 24 hours. Now, there has been a lot of news on XRP and the XRP community that has been popping off. Every day, so many events are happening, bringing us closer to the end game. We had said that such a time is coming, but I guess what everyone didn't quite expect is that time to be this soon. So before jumping into all the juicy details of today's news, let's roll that beautiful intro. As always, welcome back to Moneyside, your favorite crypto news channel. If you are new here, welcome to the XRP fam. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get notified when we post our daily crypto news updates. Now to rev our engines today, we have this tweet from Reborn13 that says, "Years and years in the making, plans within plans. By the time you have confirmation, it will already be too late. The entire world will be priced out of XRP overnight. Regulations are already set. Let the games begin." He further shares this picture with an article whose headline says, "Ripple is IMF's preferred digital currency." On several occasions, Christine Lagarde, the International Monetary Fund chair, allowed Ripple Inc. to give its standpoint on crypto regulation on behalf of the crypto industry. Brad Garlinghouse, the Ripple CEO, has been taking advantage of these opportunities to push for crypto's global adoption as digital tokens continue to make inroads into the financial space. Additionally, Ripple has been taking advantage of the opportunities to advise and inform regulators on the best policies to endorse. This is set to give cryptos a prudential treatment that nurtures the growth of the emerging payment solution as well as blockchain technology. Remember, all these are the elites, and they are in the know. The fact that they have connections with each other and they talk with each other means they always send each other clues and hints of everything that's about to happen. This leaves us with a few questions. So what will happen with the Ripple XRP escrow? Will that as well be handed over to the IMF? Well, no one really knows, but I guess there is only one way to find out. We have another tweet, and this time from Boy XRP, that says, "Launched by Ripple, what? The use case? Matter of taste." He shares this document where we can see it states in the XRP section, "It remains one of the most attractive digital currencies among traditional finance institutions looking for ways to revolutionize cross-border payments. It's getting support from a number of big players in the financial service industry, such as the Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, and Santander. Ripple is being accepted as a means of payment by a growing number of online merchants. As it stands, there are so many use cases for XRP." We can see in a tweet from Fernie Fresh that says, "Directed to the Secretary General of the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision on exactly how Ripple can drastically improve the global banking system using XRP." Further, he shares pictures with documents stating the key benefit of XRP is that it allows financial institutions to settle cross-border transactions globally on a real-time basis at a fraction of the cost traditional services available to market participants. Financial institutions can access liquidity on demand. We believe the usage and utility of crypto assets like XRP, which has the ability to create a reliable, instant, and lower-cost cross-border payments experience, will only continue to grow as blockchain adoption becomes more widespread. This is all up in our faces to see that XRP is truly the one, but the people who have decided to ignore what they have been telling us have no idea what's about to come. XRP will be used as the bridge between currencies and the heart of the new financial system. Here's another one from Mr. Ngayan 007 that says, "Yes, I strongly stand firm on my beliefs that XRP will hit $2,000 in 2024. XRP by then has adopted all international banks, financial institutions, remittance companies, and private sectors worldwide. At this time, Ripple stock also traded on stock exchanges. I don't know who's with me on this, but I have a feeling that we'll be a lot higher than this by 2024. The minimum will definitely be 4 digits, but who knows? We could even hit those 5-digit numbers." Ripple XRP tweeted something very interesting saying, "CBDCs are fiat money. Central banks need an efficient infrastructure like the XRP ledger. Do you think the tests on the XRP ledger are just for fun? No. They will use XRP as a bridge currency, and that's why XRP will reach the stratosphere." A lot of people still think XRP holders are crazy for seeing the bright future that XRP holds, but we will keep pushing harder. There's no stopping until XRP shoots right through the roof. A tweet put up by @Ripple said, "Our goal is to make the global finance system accessible and affordable for everyone, everywhere. Now we are looking for talented people who are interested in helping us change the world. Join the Ripple team." Through blockchain technology and a rapidly growing network of financial institutions, Ripple is improving the global financial system and increasing economic inclusion for more people in more places around the world. Ripple is driving a new era in global finance. Our vision is to enable the world to move value as seamlessly as information flows today. The Internet of Value will lead to powerful gains in financial efficiency, access, and inclusion across the globe. Our next tweet is from the Oracle. It says, "It's always been XRP. My man's Q breaks it down. Take a listen. There are two things I value most, XRP and gold. Protect Quincy at all costs." He shares a video where Quincy explains. From Mr. Fresh Time, he shares a tweet saying, "Bill Hinman, former SEC director, interview with Chris Brummer, repeating his original few months after the original speech. He clearly says we're 5 times when he talks about Ethereum not being a security, and says are 2 times SEC News. Hinman now says he wasn't talking SEC View." This is a video that you all need to listen to very carefully. Something smells very fishy and feels wrong about this whole situation. The SEC, potentially corrupt, to say the least. Hinman has been frequently cited in the litigation because of a speech he made in 2018 titled Digital Asset Transactions, when Howie met Gary Plastic, where he said Bitcoin and Ether were not securities. Ripple has said that it had understood those remarks to indicate that the SEC would permit present-day sales of virtual currencies given the current market conditions for XRP. However, the Securities and Exchange Commission disclaims responsibility for any private publication or statement of any SEC employee or commissioner. This speech expresses the author's views and does not necessarily reflect those of the Commission, the commissioners, or other staff members. @Gold Telegraph shared this tweet. "Breaking news. Binance clients have lost the ability to withdraw and deposit pounds using one of the UK's leading payment systems 3 days after the country's financial watchdog banned the world's largest crypto exchange from operating in Britain." Keyword withdraw. Again, you need to be aware of what's happening with these exchanges and remove your coins. If you don't already have one, consider getting a hardware wallet. You don't want to be on the losing end once what's finally coming drops. According to Reuters.com, customers of cryptocurrency exchange Binance in the United Kingdom have lost access to withdrawing and depositing pounds through a system known as faster payments, the Financial Times reported on Monday. According to the report, the ability to remove sterling from the platform through faster payments had been suspended for maintenance, the digital asset firm said on its main exchange Binance.com. The news came days after Britain's financial regulator, Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA, banned the cryptocurrency exchange's UK operations. As we wind up today's video, we take a look at this tweet from the real Kiyosaki that says, "The best time to prepare for a crash is before the crash. The biggest crash in world history is coming. The good news is the best time to get rich is during a crash. Bad news is the next crash will be a long one. Get more gold, silver, and Bitcoin while you can. Take care." I don't know why he's talking about Bitcoin, as we all know the deal with Bitcoin, but definitely you should consider stocking up on some more gold and silver. And as we have been saying here on this channel, the crash will be the catalyst for the rise of XRP and becoming the heart of the new financial system. With that in mind, let's take a look at the price action of XRP. XRP has not reached its full 4.236 fib extension and still has a long ways to go. In 2017, XRP reached 41C and the move was measured by using the rally prior to Bitcoin capitulating into bear market bottom, placing the fib extension 0.236 on top of that rally, and the bottom of XRP's bear market gave a target of about 40 cents. Expecting similar stuff to play out even in 2021 market cycle, and still today the rally prior to the Bitcoin bear market bottom in 2018 is one of great significance and shown points of S and R. Using the fib placement, 4.236 extension in similar style gives the target of about $11 US. In 2017's bull run, we saw two major corrections before XRP's peak, and both corrections were of nearly equal magnitude, with the second one being the largest. Talking about the bullish impulsive move, we can clearly see that Wave 5 in XRP tends to be bigger than Wave 3, and that is also visible in previous market cycle, as the last major move before the end of the bull run was larger than the previous move, i.e. the Wave 5. In 2020-2021, we're seeing similar corrections happening, with the second one being the largest. In the Wave 1 and 3 of this bull run, we can clearly see how these subwaves played out, with the last wave being the largest, i.e. Wave 5, within Wave 1 and 3. Talking about Wave 5, if we get a nearly equivalent move that occurred within the Wave 3, XRP will reach about $6 US, which is still shy of its $10 to $13 US price target. But considering similar situations that occurred in the past, I assume that Wave 5 will be greater than Wave 3. Hence, it is possible for XRP to reach a price of $10 to $13 US, as we have fib extensions supporting it. Taking both of the impulsive waves of 2017's bull run into account, XRP extends to at least $10 US. Please keep in mind, we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. Tell us what you think in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and to click on the subscribe button below. Turn on notifications so you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.